أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين
آمين.
سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي الأمين وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. ثم أما بعد. Dear respected brothers and sisters, it is a great opportunity, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, that we are here in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we seek His help and His forgiveness. Subhanallah al-Azim, when the wife, her husband, doesn't listen to her, what she should do, or when your kids doesn't listen to you, what we should do at this time. The best thing we do, same like the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And of course, if your wife doesn't listen to you, what you should do, same thing as well. And the best example for us is the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, alayhi salatu wasalam. When he make dua, the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To who? To Omar ibn al-Khattab. Allahumma akrim al-Islam bi-ihda al-Umarain. To make dua, subhanallah al-Azim, the power of the dua. Omar ibn al-Khattab, when subhanallah al-Azim, before the Islam and after the Islam, I'm not gonna say 180 degree, it's completely, subhanallah al-Azim, different. The biggest enemy to the Islam before the Islam, before he become a Muslim. They used to say, if they, excuse my language, if the donkey of Omar accepted the Islam, Omar he gonna accept the Islam.
Ya Allah, Ya Rab.
You see how? No way, impossible that Omar ibn Khattab accept the Islam. One time he took himself and he said, you know what? I'm gonna go to kill Muhammad. Peace and blessing upon him, alayhi salatu wasalam. He said that, let's finish it, you know. So in his way to go to the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one of the companions, he saw him and he was a friend for Umar ibn Khattab. He said to him, where you go, Umar? He said to him, I'm gonna go to kill Muhammad. So he looked at him and he said to him, you know, you should fix your house first. He said to him, what do you mean? He said to him, because your sister and her husband, they accept the Islam. He said to him, are you serious? The guy said to him that it is fact that his sister and her husband, his brother-in-law, they accept the Islam. But he said to him that too because he was a Muslim and he afraid about the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He didn't want him to go and hurt the Prophet of Allah. So Umar ibn Khattab, he go to his sister's house and he knocked the door, and Umar, mashallah, giant man. So he knocked the door so hard. So they know that he is the Umar ibn Khattab outside. So his brother-in-law, he escaped. And the other companion also was with them, like teach them the Quran. He also escaped. Escape meaning hide somewhere. And his sister opened the doors to him. And he said to her, did you accept the Islam? She said to him, yes. So he slapped her on her face. Then the blood come from her face. At this time, subhanallah al-Azim, he looked at her, this is my sister, what I do, you know, why I did that? Then he said to her, give me just this piece of paper, the paper written in the Quran, let me see what they said. So she said to him, no, you have to wash yourself first. So he looked at her, and subhanallah al-Azim, he did. He washed himself. Then after that, she gave him the paper, and he started to read Surah Taha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, the name of Allah, Taha. And Taha is not a name. Taha, it is two letters. Taha, Ta-ha, like Ha, Mim, like Ya, Sin. So it is not a name. So subhanallah al-Azim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. we did not reveal the Quran to you to give it hard time, to give you hard time. Allahu Akbar. Since he read that and he felt the power of the Quran, and he said to them, I wanted to see the Prophet of Allah. So they was scared. So finally he said to them, it's okay, I'm not gonna do no problems. Then he go to the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Darul Arqam house. They used to gather together there. Hamza, the uncle of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he accepted the Islam 3 days before Umar ibn Khattab. And Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, the master of the martyr, he has great story also, inshallah we're gonna say it. Great stories, subhanallah al-azim. And he was almost the age of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they are like best friends, he and his uncle Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. So they know that who knocked the door is Umar ibn Khattab. So Hamza said to them, it's okay, let me open the door to him and I can fight with him. I have no problem with that because Hamza, mashallah, also is a huge and giant man also. So he said to them, just let me open the door to him and I can deal with him. So the Prophet of Allah said, no, I'm gonna open the door. Nobody say nothing. Even they are scared and afraid about the Prophet of Allah and his safety. But this is also another lesson. Nobody, they سمعنا وأطعنا, they obey the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So no one of them said, oh Prophet of Allah, no, please you stay. No, none of that. When the Prophet of Allah said something, nobody can say to him anything. And he opened the door and he saw Umar and he took Umar from his clothes just like that and he said to him, oh Umar, أما آن لك, aren't the time for you to leave what you have and accept the Islam? So Umar looked at him and he said, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدا رسول الله. Allahu Akbar. He declared the Shahada. The whole companions, they said, Allahu Akbar. Why? Why especially Umar? Especially Umar ibn al-Khattab. Is there why Umar ibn al-Khattab? Very strong, mashallah al-azim. He has his dignity and he feared no one. And right away, subhanallah al-azim, no negotiation, He doesn't ask him nothing. Oh Prophet of Allah, I'm gonna accept the Islam, but actually I don't like this part or this one. No. Right away when he accepted the Islam, subhanallah al-azim, he said to him, oh Prophet of Allah, aren't we are the right one as a Muslim? He said, yes, Umar, by Allah, we are the right. And he said to him, oh Prophet of Allah, aren't they are not the right one, the disbeliever? He said, yes, by Allah. So he said, so Umar, he took his sword and he said, by Allah, we're gonna pray, in front of the Kaaba. And what happened? Subhanallah al-azim. Umar ibn Khattab on the left of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, in his left side, and Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, the uncle of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, on his right, and the companions behind them, and the Prophet of Allah in the middle. And they go and they subhanallah al-azim, Umar ibn Khattab himself, he described that and he said, we go and we have the sound, the march, the people in the army, they were how they walk. So we walk in order for them to hear us, and we keep saying Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. So subhanallah al-azim, Umar ibn al-Khattab. And that's why the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said to him as a nickname, he said that he is Al-Faruq. Al-Faruq, it's meaning he the one who faraq between, the one who divide between, two parts. So Al-Faruq, it's meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes him divide between the bad and between the right, subhanallah al-azim. And after he accept the Islam, he go by himself after that. He go to the people who touch the other Muslims and say to them, he knocked the door. Hello, you know what? I accept the Islam. nobody can say to him nothing, because they used to do, anyone accept the Islam, he go and he say to they know that he accept the Islam, they give, torch him and give him punches here and there until he fell unconscious. Subhanallah al-Azim. Except for Omar. He go to every single, like from the VIP people and the bad people, like Abu Jahl, like Abu Hakam, all those, and he said to them, I accept the Islam. Do you have something to say to me? Nobody said to him nothing. Subhanallah al-Azim. Umar ibn Khattab. Inshallah, we're going to continue tomorrow with this beautiful and wonderful surah. Jazakumullah khairan. Barakallahu alayhi wa barakatuh. Al-Quran al-Azim. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.